it over to Dave with the NLL. If you look at the CFL, the American Hockey League, and the NHL, these are well-entrenched, long-standing, over 100-year-old leagues. Yours is basically the neophyte, relatively speaking, having formed in the 80s. And you're right now, you're at 11 teams, and I've heard Nick talk about your commissioner taking it to maybe 30. You're at a different stage in terms of trying to grow your game. How do you approach it from a best practices point of view?
So you're right. It was a 9-team league when we got there, and that, quite honestly, is more of a 9-team hobby. I'll be polite and say it that way. So when we first got involved, we looked at it, and you always first want to think about the product. Is it a sellable product? Is it a product that a 24, 25, 26-year-old kid can be in that cube pounding away, making sales calls? Because it's about tickets. It's about seats in the stand. So one, we knew the product was a great product. We could look at the attendance for the majority of the teams that were in the league, and they were doing well. So we knew the product was good. But we had to establish a strategic written business plan on what was important for expansion. If you go back 9 years ago, the NLL was, you name the town, Detroit, Arizona, Chicago, New York, Baltimore. The league expanded in almost every market, but they didn't do it with the right operator. They didn't do it with the right people, the right execution of a business plan. So we developed, again, in conjunction with our board, a strategic written business plan and what the criteria was. So we've gone from 9 to we're now actually at 12. And I won't tell you that Thursday there'll be team number 13 announced, but I'll tell you, be tuned on Thursday for team number 13.
Nice.
We will continue to do it strategically. We have to do it with the right owners, operators. We're blessed that we have some great partnerships with some of our NHL teams. And it fits for some of the NHL teams because if you can book a date in your building that can put people in the building, it's better for your advertisers. It's also really good from from an NHL team standpoint or an NBA team, that it's a way to bring in corporate partners that maybe can't afford that opportunity with the NHL. But you bring them in, you execute, you service them, you have them become part of the family, and you grow them up through the system, almost like a minor league from a standpoint. It's another way to also train future employees to your enterprise. Again, bring them in, give them the opportunity to learn the business. Again, it goes back to the product. So we'll eventually, we will add teams, but we're gonna do it strategically. The value, we're gonna probably, we'll stop at 16 and let the value reset itself. Because again, if you can look at the profitability that teams have, the value that people should be paying for these franchises is much more than what's been done in the past. We're blessed that what we've done already is exponentially more, but again, it's doing in the right markets. We do need to become a real big league. We need to be in more than 9 teams. We need to be in more than 9 markets. So again, we'll continue to do that, but do it strategically and do it in the right vision with our board working with us.